I forgot to mention in the last part that by the time I got down to Tampa, I was greeted by Debbie, the lovely tropical storm. The rain was relentless. It would not stop. It continued on throughout the day and throughout the night.
What? They said the rain will end at 4 in the morning tomorrow, right?
I don't know. I didn't check the weather.
Oh, that's what he said over there.
Even though it was raining, the campers found fun in playing in puddles, and the Aldabra tortoises didn't really seem to mind the water either. Bubba seems to be having a lot of fun with all of his duck, goose, geese friends. Yeah. So yeah, everyone is singing and dancing and playing and posing in the rain, because you know how that makes a good photo op. Yeah. And it still kept raining. Tortoises are still alright with it, and everyone is still splashing in the water. Tortoises are still fine with it. It's still poured. Everyone's still splashing. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is pouring. Doesn't look like a short-faced elephant. You're right, Oscar. That is enough. Gord, it's time to go to our first zoo areas. My first zoo area happened to be with the gorillas. This gorilla, for example, is Pele. She is a western lowland gorilla, who apparently likes to, yes, tap on the viewing glass. She is very rambunctious indeed. And this little guy is Balingo. He is 6 years old. He is the youngest out of the whole gorilla clan thing that's here. And here comes Pele again to tap the glass. For these gorillas, the morning is a lot of fun because there is a lot of food to be foraged for in the habitat. Like lettuce, grapes, fruits, nuts, cereal, and other stuff that the keepers put out for them. It's good enrichment for them. And it's also a good time to just act like a bunch of monkeys.
Hey, Bo!
Or should I say act like a bunch of crazy gorillas. And now a dance by Floyd the Palm-Cockatoo.
What'd he say?
Oh look, a cute little echidna.
It doesn't really. It leaves a little bruise. Yeah. You want a spoonful?
What's her name?
This is Darwin.
Oh, is it he?
Yep.
Oh. Because most animals are she's. Hey, Darwin. Too bad you can't actually pet him, because...
This one you can, very gently, just down his back, going in this direction. You can feel his quilt.
It tickles my hand.
Oh.
He's much more confident with people.
Darwin is just one of the many animals found here at this place called Jumbo Junction, including Floyd the Palm-Cockatoo. I will be showing more animals from this place later on in the series, but for now we have to go back to Mazinga Lodge.
Look at his bike.
Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at that taxi.
Go. Hit it, Oscar. Go. What are you doing?
After traveling through lakes to get back to the lodge, I decided to give my camera to my fellow bunkmates to see what they would, well, do with my camera if it was their own. Oh, and by the way, this is the inside of Mazinga Lodge in the Commons area. This is where everyone usually hangs out after a long day of zookeeping and doing countless camp activities.
Give her bunny ears.
Did you know that the word Mazinga is actually Swahili for beehive? It gives the place more of that African flair.
I like the camera. I wish I had one. I like Kodak.
I've got like this previous generation.
Don't try to outdo him.
I didn't. He outdoes me because he has the new one and I have.
Oh, I thought you just said you had the new one.
No, I have the. Maybe it goes.
So if we're in a beehive, then doesn't that technically make us all the bees?
Check out the penguin.
I guess we're all bees. And I could really use an Oreo right now.
That's funny. Alright, let's record a trick. Hey there.
I'm well under pressure.
If you give me a big one of those, I can throw a lot harder and farther.
That did not disturb him at all.
Trick here. I'm trying to pull her card out of this deck.
That's not my card.
Magic tricks. Boo. Ow.
Ow!
I know you're asleep.
Ouch!
I want to
Everybody, that's my card, okay?
The three of the club.
Is it?
You can't say the card.
Oh wait. Oh.
The trick.
I'm sorry.
Well, that magic trick didn't get anywhere. So let's fast forward to the next day. My second zoo area happened to be the Serengeti Plain, one of my favorite areas in the whole park. Because what is better than feeding beautiful giraffes on a really, really windy day?
Yeah.
I ask, what is better than that? Absolutely nothing at all! This day, as you can see, is a lot more breezy than yesterday. I was actually getting kind of worried if the wind would become so strong that it would knock down one of the giraffes. But I think they've been through this kind of weather before. It doesn't seem to really bother them. Oh, and would you look at that? Finally some blue sky. Well, here, let me introduce you to some of the giraffes that we're feeding. Now, this giraffe right here that I'm feeding, her name is Tisa. She's on the small side, and she is a very, very shy giraffe. And then this giraffe that's putting her mouth in your face, her name is Cupid. She is the tallest giraffe in the whole herd at the park, and she's a real show-off. And her name is Cupid because her ossicones curl into a heart above her head. And then there's Tequiza, who is just, well, Tequiza.
Chew your food.
I want it all. Delicious.
These are probably the most friendliest giraffes I've ever met. Well, technically all giraffes are pretty friendly. They're like the gentle giants of the world. That being said, they don't mind being petted behind the ears or on the back. Their pattern is just eye-catching, isn't it? And the song's pretty ear-catching as well. Well, that was fun being with the giraffes, but since it's only the beginning of the day, there's still much more to do. For later in the day, I heard rumors that we are going to go to SeaWorld, so I'm pretty excited for that. So I hope you like this part, and I'll see you in part 3.